This game was a back-and-forth contest, with both teams getting quality scoring opportunities. Belmont, however, controlled play for the majority of the first half, as they managed to score first to take a 1-0 lead. The Cardinals were not playing to the best of their abilities, as Belmont clearly came to play, which threw Stevens off balance. The Red Raiders would take a 1-0 lead into halftime. During the break, Stevens' head coach calmed his frustrated players and told them they still have 40 minutes to play and compete. And coming out of the break, Stone's speech seemed to get through to the Cardinals, as they would soon score on a penalty kick, which was called in favor of Drew Grenier. He decided to let Noah Spalding take the PK, and Noah buried the shot with ease to tie the game at 1 apiece. Less than 60 seconds later, Mitchell Paquette made a perfect over-the-top pass to Noah, who laid the ball past the goalie for the go-ahead score. But Belmont wasn't done when sophomore Zach Ennis scored his second goal of the game on a very impressive left-footed strike from more than 20 yards out. The placement was perfect, just out of reach of Stevens goalie Tanner Durkee. With the score now tied at 2-2 with just under 12 minutes remaining, the Cardinals managed to get a corner kick. Mitchell Paquette made a perfect cross to an open Drew Grenier, who headed the ball in the back of the net for the go-ahead score. Stevens would hold off any late offensive drives from the Raiders as the Cardinals won by a final score of 3-2. YCN spoke with Stevens' head coach, as well as Spalding, Grenier, and Durkee after the game.
We didn't do what we wanted to do necessarily. If we play it wide, we're really good when we play it wide. And we didn't do that. We kind of forced it up the middle of the field a little bit, and they're very thick in the middle of the field. So we didn't find any room there. They're really good. I mean, they kept the ball, and they went from side to side and kept it away. They put it in big spaces and kept it away from us. So we just didn't have the ball. I mean, we're pretty overwhelming when we have the ball, but we just didn't have it a lot today, or enough to really impose what we usually do, get it wide, get it in behind them. We love it. We work a lot on set pieces, and that corner was it was perfect. We clear it for that 1v1, and Drew's good in the air, and he buried it. So those kind of things are good because we spend a lot of time on those. So it's good. That kind of stuff wins games in the playoffs anyways. First half, we kind of got on each other a little bit, put our heads down, but we got them out of that at halftime, which is also difficult to do for those guys to kind of flip that switch. So it's a bit of it's even more pressure off now. We're certainly the underdog in this next game, even if it's Hopkinton. I'd say they beat us 6-0. So in the next game, we're underdogs. We like being underdogs. Nobody's really believed in us all that much because our schedule is pretty light. So even though we're at the 2 seed, everybody thought we were going to lose in the first round, and then everybody thought we were going to lose in the second round, and then this one was close. I mean, we could have lost this one. They were putting a ton. We were stuck in pretty hard for a while, and we were just holding on for dear life. And luckily, our backs were blocking some good shots.
I think we all just went in and worked as hard as we could. We knew that a win would make us go to the championship, so we all just tried to go hard. Well, when we set up the corner, I was kind of by myself over there, and I kind of made eye contact with Mitchell, and he made eye contact with me, and it was just. We knew it was going in from there.
I don't even know how to describe that game. We came out really flat. I don't think we expected a game like that. We kind of got on ourselves in the first half. We were getting at each other, getting mad at the refs, I don't know, it just wasn't going our way. Come halftime, Jason told us we still had 40 minutes to play soccer, and I guess we followed through with it. I gotta give it to Drew. I straight up, Drew earned it. I asked him if he wanted it. It was his time to shine. He was confident in me to take it. I took it, I buried it. I think that gave us life. We were like, oh, we're back in this game. A couple seconds later, Mitchell finds me over the top, and we go score another goal. Feels great. We've been working at this since I was like 3. Don picked us up, said, I'm going to work with you guys and hopefully get rid of the drought, and here we are, playing for the ship on Saturday.
I think the game went amazing for us, offensively and defensively. Well, the first thing is, when they put that first goal in, I knew that Ethan Sweet, senior striker, hasn't been past the first round. He wanted to get to that next round. He really needed it. And just that fire that he made pushed Noah, Mitchell, just everybody. And when everyone caught on fire, we just put those 2 goals in just like that. and then all just flooded in, went perfect. Yeah, huge weight off our shoulders, because ever since we were young, our parents always been telling us that we're going to be great when we get older. And this year, second place, high expectations to just make it as far as we can. Make it in the state championship, it's just dream come true.
Stevens on 3! 1, 2, 3, Stevens!